Yeah, ayahuasca is it's a vine and a root, and it grows down in South America and the Amazonian tribes. Somehow, geez, it blows my mind, but somehow they figured out it's DMT, so it's dimethyltryptamine, and so it's in the vine of, and I forget the plant that it's in, but they mixed this root and this vine together into a brew, and they cook it, and it's a big ceremonial thing. But basically, you drink about you know, a shot glass. This is this is the shot glass that I got, and it looks like like mud, basically, and it tastes terrible. In my opinion, some people like the taste of it, but I'm not one of them. And but basically, you go in, you drink it, and it's it's a very ceremonial experience, and they have shamans there, and they music, and you lay down on these mats, but it's kind of a violent experience as far as it makes you physically ill. A lot of people throw up
Oh,
or have to take a lot of craps. It's not a pleasant experience, and it's not something you would ever get addicted to because it's not fun, but it's the experience is. Go ahead.
so you took then,
Hmm.
you went down there, you got the exposure to it, your brother-in-law suggested, and then, so then you became familiar with what they do, and you took a look at it, it's mud, it tastes horrible. How did
Yeah.
you get to the point in saying, okay, I'm going to try this?
Yeah.
And
Uh,
then after you try it once, you won't never try it again, but you do obviously in some form or fashion. So how did it go from there?
yeah. Yeah. So I've done it. I've been down there 3 times. It's in Costa Rica. And, but I had heard about it on Joe Rogan Experience, another podcaster that you're kind of on par with as far as subscribers. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish. I
Uh,
wish.
yeah.
I'm
But
catching him.
you'll catch them.
Yeah.
But no, I kind of heard about psychedelics helping veterans and helping people with PTSD and stuff, and so it's kind of a weird connection. There's a comedian, Ron White, who's actually on the board of directors at this place called Rhythmia, who's like best friends with Joe Rogan. So it's kind of a really close connection there. But um, you know, I've done it 3 different times, and it's you get a different experience every time. And when I say 3 different times, it's actually 3 different weeks I've done. So I've done 12 different ayahuasca experiences. But the first time I ever went was probably the most healing experience I ever had. And to try to explain exactly what you go through, I wrote it out. And Scott,
I
your
have it.
yeah, it's a bit wild,
I
to try to
like
explain
it's.
it.
I've not read all of it, but I
Yeah,
will, especially
it
after this. Ayahuasca. Then, so you took it. So I'm trying to understand that. At what point did you say, "Okay, give me a short class of that," and I take it?
yep.
And so, what
So
did it do to you then, other than the ceremony around it? Yeah, you were
yeah,
in a circle maybe of people, and you have music and blah blah blah, and you
yep,
drink, and you say, "Ugh," so whatever, and then from there and then you say, "Whoa!" The following
yeah.
day, this changed something in my life.
Yeah, it definitely did. And like I said, it's kind of hard to explain, but you have the ceremony, and everybody's in there laying up. You go up, take the drink, and I had some people around me who I kind of knew, and they were doing it too. So it made it a little more comfortable. But you lay down, take the drink, and then um, every ceremony is a little bit different. But um, man, to try to really explain the process, I'll just tell you that the next morning when I woke up, I was shook to my core. I mean, I was shown things in my life, my brother. my mother, the loss of my brother, the child that had passed away. All of those experiences came to me, and I received almost information from a higher power or the universe or whatever you want to call it about those situations, and was shown kind of why those things happen in your life.
Did it reconcile those things for you,
Yeah.
although they never were until then? They were still not reconciled in your being, hence PTSD. I have
Sure.
that in for me, issues going back to the time that I was 5 years old.
Yeah,
And four and
absolutely.
3 and 4 during the war years, seeing far too much that I should not have seen. And then, the in the inner child and all those other things still are with me even today.
Well, I think you need to make a trip to Costa Rica.